So me and the shop foreman here need to take this door off so that we can replace the sweep. It currently doesn't have one and it's letting all kinds of drafts in, and this is a perfect time. It's warm today and I got to replace the threshold anyways. So let's take the door off and get started. So this door is actually set up to where you can have the push-in style in these two slots here. The place that I got mine sweep from didn't have that in stock, so I got the screw-on kind. So I'll be showing you how to install that. So this is the actual screw-on kind. It has a lip that goes to the inside, and then this is the drip edge that goes to the outside. This is just gonna sit on here just like this, and then we'll put a few screws in through here to hold it on. But I need to trim this to the door first. So I need to trim off, looks like maybe a ½ inch. So this is actually just plastic and rubber. So I'm gonna mark it with a utility knife and I'll be able to cut it with just some normal tin snips. Try to cut this as straight as possible. Check your fit, we're right there. So now I'm gonna pre-drill these before I put the screws in. And let's see if I actually got some self-tappers. If I got some self-tappers, we'll do that. But if you don't have self-tappers, you'll have to pre-drill and then run some screws in here. Any old screws will do. So this is actually a 15/64, if you're kind of wondering what I'm using. Make sure that you do not move the sweep as you're drilling it. Otherwise your holes aren't gonna line up. So you take your screws, and if you're actually doing this on a wooden door, you can actually use nails. This is nail on as well. I actually swapped out to a nut driver that's got a magnetic bit. Awesome. I'll leave a link in the description. Line it up to roughly where your hole was, right there. Run your screw or your nail in. There we go, your new sweep is on. And all you have to do is mount it back up and you're good to go. So let's get the door back on. Very tricky. You're doing this by yourself. Definitely be easier if you got a second hand. So this door is actually missing a couple screws, so I'm going to throw some extra random screws that I got laying around in there, just so that if it does get pushed or tweaked on or whatever, the screws aren't going to pull out. So there we go. That's an easy way to stop drafts in your house, is if you got a bad sweep, or in my case, no sweep at all. And now I have to replace the threshold and make sure that that meets up with the sweep so that I can get this sealed up so that cold air stops coming in. I have insulation stuffed underneath there right now just to stop the cold drafts. But the sweep and the new threshold is going to be awesome. Can't wait for it. So if you guys want to see the threshold video, I'll link that up here and I'll catch you in the next one.